Your home. You're standing in the one place on earth that is supposed to be your sanctuary, your fortress, your throne room. But you are not at peace. You are standing in the center of a room that is screaming at you. You're surrounded by ghosts. You are living, eating, and sleeping inside the very reason your life is stuck. You look around and you see comfort. You see memories. You see decor. But what your mind has been trained to ignore, your soul knows to be true. You are not in a home. You are in a prison cell you designed yourself. You are in a tomb, a museum dedicated to the man you used to be and the person you are terrified you will never become. You are sleeping next to the enemy, and the call is coming from inside the house. Today, we are not cleaning. We are exercising. We are dragging the silent assassins that are living in your space into the light. The first and most potent is the Museum of the Martyr. This is the clutter of your past. Go look in your closet. It's in there. That old, faded hoodie from your ex. That box of birthday cards from people who have since betrayed you. That stack of memories from a life that is over. You call it nostalgia. You call it sentiment. I call it a shrine. You are a martyr and you are worshiping at the altar of your own pain. Every time you open that drawer and your hand grazes that hoodie, it is not an object, it is a leash. That siren, the ex who ghosted you, the one who broke you, she is still in your house. She is still in your head. You have given her a free embassy in your throne room. This is the sunk cost fallacy weaponized. You are clinging to the object because you are still trapped by the sunk cost of the emotion you invested in her. You can't build a new future because you are curating a museum of your past failures. You want to move on? You want to heal? You cannot heal in the same environment that holds your trauma. You must perform the exorcism. You must burn the props from the last chapter. You cannot begin a new story while you are hoarding the script of your old one. The second assassin is the jester's decor. This is your fake motivation. That live, laugh, love sign. That hustle poster from Pinterest. That stupid, meaningless quote you bought at a home goods store hanging on the wall of a room where you do nothing. This is the jester's performance. It is a lie. It is performative discipline. Here is the brutal psychological truth. If you need a poster to tell you to hustle, you will never hustle. You are outsourcing your internal drive to an external object. You are praying that a piece of cardboard will do the work that your own soul refuses to do. A king does not need decor to motivate him. His mission is his motivation. His purpose is his fire. And the fake plants, the aesthetic clutter you bought to perform a life for Instagram, it is the perfect metaphor. It looks like life, but it is dead. It is a hollow prop for a hollow man. Minimalism isn't about being a monk. It is about clearing space for the war. You want a real motivator? Stop buying props. Buy weapons. Buy a whiteboard, a tool of action. Buy a bookshelf, an arsenal of ideas. Stop decorating the jester's cage and start building the king's throne room. The third, and most insidious, is the cursed idol. This is the energy of toxic people. And yes, their gifts count. This one stings. That expensive watch given to you by the shadow, the friend who betrayed you. That bracelet given to you by the siren, the manipulator who drained you. That framed photo of you and the person who stabbed you in the back. You keep it. Why? It's a nice watch. It was a gift. It is not a gift. It is an anchor. It is a manacle. It is a cursed relic, and it is broadcasting the energy of your betrayal 24/7 in your own home. Your brain, your subconscious, it cannot separate the object from the trauma. Every time you look at that watch, you are not seeing the time. You are reactivating the pain. You are reopening the wound. You are subconsciously telling your brain, this betrayal is welcome here. This disrespect belongs in my kingdom. You cannot keep the gift and heal from the giver. You are sleeping, living, breathing in a radiation zone of negative energy and wondering why you feel so drained. You are sleeping with a snake under your pillow and calling it an accessory. It is not worth the emotional rent it charges you every single day. These three, the museum of the martyr, the props of the jester, the cursed idols of the shadow, these are the invisible assassins, the spiritual rot, the emotional cancer. But there is a fourth enemy, one that is not invisible, one that is not hiding in a drawer. He is staring you in the face. It is the physical manifestation of your internal chaos. It is the proof that you have surrendered. It is the altar that you have built to your own anxiety. It is the one thing that is guaranteeing you will never, ever escape.
We left off in the dark, in the chaos. We left you staring at the evidence. I told you about the invisible poisons, the museum of the martyr, your past, the props of the jester, your fake decor, and the cursed idols of the shadow, your toxic gifts. Those are the spiritual attacks, the ones that poison your mind. Now, we talk about the physical manifestation, the fourth assassin, the one you see and choose to ignore. This is the altar of anxiety. This is your clutter. That pile of clothes on the chair, that stack of maybe mail on the counter, that mountain of junk in the corner, the I'll get to it someday pile. You think it's mess. You think it's laziness. It is not. It is surrender. It is the physical manifestation of your internal chaos. It is a monument, a shrine built to your indecision and your overwhelm. Your environment is a mirror to your mind, and your throne room is screaming at your subconscious 24/7 with one brutal, deafening message. You are behind. You are failing. Your life is unmanageable. You are not in control. Your brain cannot focus in a swamp of stagnation. It cannot find peace in a temple of chaos. That clutter, that anxiety wearing a blanket, is leaking a low-grade radiation of stress into your nervous system every single second. It is constantly triggering your fight or flight response, and you wonder why you're tired. You wonder why you're anxious. You live in an anxiety factory. You cannot have a king's mind in a jester's room. Cleaning your room is not a chore. It is an act of war. It is reclaiming your territory. It is proving to your own brain that you are the king, that you are the order, and that chaos is exiled from this kingdom. This brings us to the final assassin, the sneakiest, the deadliest, the one you love. This is the siren's lullaby. This is your comfort zone. This is that old gaming console that eats your weekends. This is that Netflix account that you binge watch paralyzed instead of doing the work you know you should be doing. This is that junk food in the cabinet, the I'll stop tomorrow poison. This is the assassin that looks like a friend. This is the siren singing you a sweet, soft lullaby about self-care and relaxing, and you deserve a break. And as you listen to her song, you are crashing your ship of ambition on the rocks of mediocrity. This is the opportunity cost of your life. Every hour you sacrifice to the jester's dopamine slot machine, the game, is an hour stolen from the king's empire. You are not relaxing. You are hiding. You are anesthetizing yourself. You are numbing the agonizing, screaming pain of your unlived potential. The jester consumes. He watches other men's stories, the game, the movie, because he is terrified of writing his own. The king creates. He builds. He suffers in discipline so he can live in freedom. You do not grow in comfort. You rot in it. That comfort zone isn't a couch. It is a casket. It is a slow, warm, silent trap that is castrating your ambition and killing your soul without ever making a sound. Let's wrap this up. Your home is your mind, in physical form. It is either your throne room or your tomb. The tomb is the museum of the martyr, your past. It is decorated with the props of the jester, your fake decor. It is haunted by the cursed idols of the shadow, your toxic gifts. It is filled with the altar of anxiety, your clutter. And it is killing you with the siren's lullaby, your comfort. Or it is your throne room, a place of order, a place of peace, a place of discipline, an arsenal, a launch pad, a fortress, a mirror of the king you are building. The war for your life does not start on a battlefield. It starts in your bedroom. The world is chaotic enough. Your home must be your sanctuary, not your stress factory. So tonight, you will not clean. You will purge. You will walk through your kingdom. You will touch every single object, and you will ask one brutal question. Does this give me peace or poison? And if it is poison, you exile it. You burn the martyr's hoodie. You shatter the shadow's gift. You throw out the jester's poster. You purge the altar of anxiety. You delete the siren's app. You clean your space. You clear your mind. Because a clear mind in a clean kingdom, that is a weapon.